Glory Days. Sam Collett looking for her first Group 1 winner, and you've got it, Sammy. Glory Days for Bill Thurlow wins the Barfoot and Thompson Auckland Cup. What a moment for Sam Collett and Bill Thurlow as well, the Waverley trainer. They've come to town and they've got it with the mare by Red Giant, Glory Days. She'll win the cup.
What's it like to win an Auckland Cup?
Oh, it's unbelievable, really. I don't know what to say. I think the horse has just said it all, really, to be fair. Actually, I just can't believe it, but we've done it.
Okay, Sydney Cup beckons. Will you book a flight?
Well, we'll just take her home and see, yeah, but there's a good chance, yeah.
There's a bit of noise coming from here. What about for your owners, your crew of owners? What will this mean to them?
Oh, it's huge to them. I mean, they've been in the industry for a long time and they're just ecstatic. I mean, it's big for anybody, whether it's, you know, someone from the country or a big trainer to win an Auckland Cup. It's massive, so, you know, it means a lot to everybody.
That was 5 weeks ago. Now the celebrations after Glory Days won the Barfoot and Thompson Auckland Cup there at Ellerslie. And yes, as time would have it, Glory Days went back to Waverley with Bill Thurlow, was found to be in tip-top shape. And she is now in Sydney with Bill, preparing for the Sydney Cup. And Bill very kindly joins us on the phone on the Punters Lounge Live, brought to you with the help of Valachi Downs. Bill, how's the build-up been for Glory Days, given everything that's surrounding Winx?
Yeah, so it's been very good. From our perspective, we're really happy with the horse. Where we're staying is really nice and quiet at Richard Litt's barn, so we've kept right away from all the obviously all the hype around Winx, but at this stage. But yeah, there's a huge amount of press around Winx here, and rightly so too. So it's going to be a massive day. Yeah.
Tell us about what Glory Days has done post the Auckland Cup and how she's travelled to where you are now preparing for today.
So she had a quiet week, and then she had a jump out at home over ground and went very, very well. We're really happy with her through that. Went well, we had a gallop between races, and she come through that really well. We're really pleased. She had a good head out, and she come through it well. Travelled to Auckland well, travelled over here well, so we haven't really had any issues. And each day she's been here, she seems to have just kept improving, really. She looks good. Yeah, we're pretty happy with her. She hasn't done much work here. We think we've done enough work before she left home, so she's only just kept ticking over, really. But, you know, she's a very good, clean-winded horse, as I've said before, so we're very happy with her condition.
Sounds like there have been very few reasons for concern, which is a massive positive going into a race like the Sydney Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. We've really got, you know, we haven't had any hiccups, and there's no reason for concerns. I suppose we've just got to, you know, see this afternoon whether she's good enough in that company. And if the travel hasn't affected her, but it certainly doesn't look like it has to us. And you know, we're very happy with the horse. So no, we haven't got any concerns at this stage, anyway.
In the Auckland Cup, we saw her ridden quietly, and she eased into the race before exploding at the top of the Ellerslie Straight. What are you thinking tactically for her? Is it a case of, well, she's drawn wide, she'll go back and you'll give Corey Brown similar instructions?
Yeah, I think so. We'd be pretty near certain that's what will happen, as long as everything unfolds how we'd like it to. But she would, from that draw, she'd definitely be wanting to go back, and she would just mind her own business for a good part of the race, I think. And if she's, you know, got the finish that she had at Auckland, hopefully she can get it late. But you know, as I say, it is a different class here, and it might not be quite as easy as that, but that's going to be our plan anyway.
It's not an easy thing, but I know you had a lot of quiet confidence before the Auckland Cup after what you saw in her lead up to it and how well she did in winning sort of the Avondale Cup. Do you have that quiet confidence, even though, as you say, you're not quite sure of some of the form lines in the race?
Well, we're very happy with our horse, and so I'm very confident that she'll acquit herself well. But as I've said, we're not sure about some of the other horses. They might be just too good for us on the day. Who knows? But very happy with her, and I know she'll stay, and that's a massive attribute when you're going 2 miles. So and a lot of them probably won't. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't got too many negatives at this stage anyway. If we get a nice run,
A couple of hours before the Sydney Cup, I'm sure you'll have an eye on the simulcast screen there at Randwick, because Beyond the Fort lines up in the Warstep Stakes. Now, in many respects, you threw her in the deep end at her third start into a New Zealand Oaks, but I understand that was very much a part of your plan, and she was excellent when running second. How has she been since then?
She's been really, really good. We're really happy with her. She also went to Wanganui the same day as Glory Days and had a gallop between races, and she galloped really well and as well. And we just think she's gone forward. Her work's been good. She travelled to Christchurch on. She got down there Wednesday afternoon, and she stabled at Neil Ridley's yard. And I spoke with Neil last night, and he said she hasn't missed a beat. She's eating well, and he's really happy with her. So would be no reason why she wouldn't run a pretty good race, I wouldn't think.
How highly do you rate her? Obviously, I mean, on the face of it, that question that I propose is sort of quite silly, because you clearly think a lot of her putting her into a New Zealand Oaks at only her third start. But sort of what's her ceiling, do you think?
Well, she's, it's probably hard really to line her up, but her 2 races that she won over a mile, obviously a maiden race and a rating 65 race, she did it really well. And she showed us all the way through that she really would stay. So going into the Oaks was, we were throwing her in the deep end a little bit, but we'd run out of time with her. She's a big late maturing filly, and we just couldn't get at her any earlier. So we just had to nurse her as long as we possibly could, and we did end up getting there. But I think if we could have had another month or 6 weeks up our sleeve, who knows? It could have been a different result. But so going forward into today, she's done well, and she'll be a little bit more experienced, obviously, with that run down there. And there's no reason why she wouldn't run well, I wouldn't think. So we think quite a lot of her. I think she's going to make a really, really nice staying horse. Later on, she's still got a bit of maturing to do, but she will make a very nice staying type.
Appreciate your thoughts on her Beyond the Fort. Sounds like a lot of confidence, and all the best with not only her but Glory Days at Randwick there competing in the Sydney Cup. Hopefully it's another big day for you, Bill, and all the best. Bill Thurlow there joining us to speak about 2 big chances. Excellent to get his thoughts, and he's a part of Winx Day, Day 2 of the Championships.